Hey, hey, it says I'm live. I think I'm live. We're going at a slightly different angle, shooting from my phone, so I'm likely still backwards. So, how's it going, gang? I hope everyone is doing swell out there in YouTube land on this Saturday night, or possibly Sunday, depending on where you are in the world. Yeah, I figured I'd pop in here. I scheduled this, but it was supposed to be a few minutes from now, but I thought, why am I waiting? I'm back at the hotel. Sent Bruce and his lovely woman Jen off for the night. They were retiring, having an early evening. We had a bit of a late night last night. It was a lot of fun. We posted some stuff in the Facebook group, and I think, did I go live? I think I went live. We were into the pops a bit by that point. I think I went live. Yeah, I did go live. So yeah, Gearfest recap, day 2. I'm just waiting for a few more people to jump in here, and we'll get started on it. This one will be a little longer than my usual 1 or 2 minute little deals. Excuse me. So Gearfest, for those who don't know, Gearfest is put on by Sweetwater Sound. It's their anniversary event, my understanding, so they do it 2 days each year in June. So it was yesterday and today. Made the drive down from beautiful Trenton, Ontario, down to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hey, R2, R3! Did you get the notification? We were talking about that. Did you actually get the notification? Hey, bro. Beer? Yep, we got our Canadian beer. Labatt's blue, and I'm guessing I'm still backwards. So, cheers. So, yeah, we're recapping here. Finally got a notification. Cool. Only had a second person watching for a moment there. So, anyways. Hey, Quentin James. So, VIP guest pass, and yes, we're all VIPs, so it's not that special. What does that get you? Well, you show up at, you pre-register, you show up at Sweetwater, and I'll tell you, I was inside the building all of 2 minutes, and there's Mitch Gallagher welcoming me. And it wasn't like he was just welcoming everybody that came in the door. He just had me walking in, I saw him, and we shot the breeze a bit. I posted a little short video about that on Facebook, him saying hey and greetings and salutations and such. Excuse me. But yeah, as you guys probably saw, went live several times yesterday with Bruce. Whirlwind day. I'm not even going to try to recap that right now because it's been a long day again. So awesome. So yeah, and I'm assuming I'm still backwards. One of you guys, somebody can answer that. So, because yes, I didn't come back empty-handed, folks. I bought something. I bought a few things. Not gonna lie. So, what did we get? Well, we can do a quick recap. Yesterday I picked up, okay, backwards. All right, well, I'm not a left-handed player, folks. Hint, hint. So everything you're gonna see is backwards, but, so yesterday I got a cool little t-shirt from Gator, Gator Cases, and I picked up a couple of guitar straps. Got this nice leather strap, which it's so soft, guys, so soft. Let me go inside with the camera. Just beautiful, love it. So this might be going on my 67 Telly. And then R2 and I were talking about, I was having a problem with my headstock diving on my Mockingbird, and he said to try a different strap. So I thought rather than a nylon strap, I'd go with a leather strap. So I picked up this sweet Levy. Check out that on there, guys. Embroidered on. Love it. And yeah, the strap from Levy, made in Canada. Check them out, Levy straps. Actually, funny enough, I ran into the Levy rep this morning, and some weird, he's like, hey, cool hat. I was like, well, you should like it. You gave it to me. Because it was one of the few reps that was at Music Fest north of Toronto, and he was actually doing Gearfest as well. One of the handful of people that's literally, it's not like a Canadian sales rep and a US sales rep or anything like that. And I was like, well, you gave me the hat a few weeks ago. He's like, really? And then he's like, wait a minute. Yeah, you bought a strap. I'm like, I got a shirt and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh yeah, rock on. He goes, hey, he goes, fellow Canuck, and he saw the shirt, Canucks with guitars. He's like, great. So he handed me another pick purse, but it's a different one than the ones they were giving out at Music Fest. So he wanted me to have one of the new ones too. I don't know where it is, but yeah, little pick purse. Nice Levy strap. Yeah, thanks, dude. So that brings us to today. Yeah. Well, day 2 recap. So we got there a little later this morning than we did yesterday, time-wise, and that was cool. Rainy, mud, people were getting stuck in the mud left, right, and center. They had tow trucks on site constantly helping people move around to get into parking spots. And then the tow trucks were getting towed out by other tow trucks. Yeah. So it was drizzly, rainy. So we got through the store. Out back is where they have all these pavilion tents where all the vendors are. And so we hit the first tent. I think I was looking at, the first thing I saw was some Ibanez stuff. Yeah, there's some nice Ibanez's, like a woody gem. That was really nice. Check out Anita Strauss. I played her new guitar. So then we walk around the corner and I end up at Fishman Pickups. Actually, no, I hit Levy first and then Fishman. They're right next to each other. And who do we see but the beast himself, Mr. Greg Koch, sitting there tuning up like he's gonna sit in, noodle while people are checking out the pickups and stuff. So I'm like, hey, Gregory Goggery. He's like, greetings, sir. Canucks with guitars. Ah, yes. So we did a little video together. I'm going to post that later tonight. It's just a little 30-second video or so. The two of us going back and forth. Oh, I showed it to Bruce, and he was just laughing. So hope you guys like it. Yeah. Well, so yeah, it was fun. And then the first time when I went live earlier today, he was still playing in the background, and that was really cool because here I am like, hey gang, how's it going? And there's Greg Koch over my shoulder. Yeah, amazing player. I shot some other footage of him just playing around too and stuff, and he's having a wonderful time. So that was really cool. Checked out a few more booths. A lot of the big name guys, like I saw Brian Wampler yesterday, but he was busy, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him. And then he wasn't in his booth this morning. Dave Friedman wasn't in his booth. Keeley wasn't in his booth. But again, I was hitting most of the booths around 10:30 a.m. So I get it. A lot of us had fun last night. That's all I'm saying. Friend of mine was there and got Greg Koch to say, Quentin who? And Brian Wampler too. Awesome, buddy. Awesome. So we checked out Nita Strauss, did a workshop. That was fun. I went live during that too. I'll post the videos. Cool, man. Yeah. Oh wow. She's such a good player, right? Such a good player. I said, I didn't technically really meet her. She was coming by post because she had to rush to go sign some autographs, and there was a line of like 200 people right away. So I'm like, I don't need an autograph that bad. But so she came up, and we literally were right. I was standing there. She walked literally right by me, and I said, great clinic, blah blah blah. She said thanks a lot, and smiled. So I smelled her. I was that close. So quite enjoyed her deal. And so as she was finishing up her clinic, I decided to go for a walk. And I walked over to the flea market. And what did I get in the flea market? Well, I ended up having to also buy a gig bag today. Wonderful SKB gig bag. It's actually not too shabby. I'm not a gig bag guy, but I needed a gig bag. Why does he need a gig bag? Well, I picked up a little blast from the past today. You know me, guys. I'm not into the cutting edge stuff. So, yeah, this happened today. Yes, a Kramer Focus 6000, folks. I was told it's a 1985. Seems to be all original, except for... It's got a Seymour Duncan pickup in the bridge. I don't know what it is. They were offering a deal today of free restrings on all guitars purchased at the event, which is cool. And so the guy offered me the free restring, and I'm like, I want to take the strings off and I don't want to waste the set because I want to see what kind of Duncan this is. I want to get this thing apart, find out what it is. I've never, have I ever owned a Kramer? I think this might be my first Kramer. So yeah, 85 Focus 6000 with a Seymour Duncan in it. Now you guys know I'm not an expert on these things with the locking trims and such. But it appears to be, it's an actual Floyd Rose. You guys can see that. Maybe you guys can tell me what kind of, is that like the infamous 1984 Floyd Rose? I don't know. I just noticed it didn't say licensed by Floyd Rose. It doesn't say Kramer. It doesn't say Kramer Floyd Rose. So I don't know exactly. But I saw it. I know you guys are into this stuff. And I'm getting into them. So I figured this is not bad for my first kind of pointy guitar since getting rid of that old Ibanez. Yes, that's been with the original with the wood screws. Yep. Hey, Timothy Pierce. Yeah, and so we can't tell by the serial number. I know. Hey, Showman. But it says Kramer there. It doesn't say like NJ or anything like that. So it seems to be a legit back in the day Focus 6000. German Floyds. Really? Yeah, Showman, I picked up an 85 Kramer Focus. Yeah, so, like I said, I know several of you guys know a heck of a lot more about this stuff than me. Seems to play well, and it's pretty much decked too. Cool, Focus 6000. Well, where's it made? I don't know. It doesn't say where it's made. I have a 5-digit serial number. It just says Kramer TM on the neck plate. There's nothing printed on the back of the headstock. And it says Kramer TM Focus 6000. I don't know. I figure out, worst case, I'll ask Nesdal when I get home. The pickup has been changed as we're not logo. Japan is where it was made. Okay. Is that good? Is that bad? Yeah, it's a Seymour Duncan in the bridge. For those that were tuning in late. Seymour Duncan humbucker in the bridge of some kind. So it was kind of cool. I had the Sweetwater was really cool because I bought the gig bag, and even though I didn't buy the guitar from them because I bought it in the flea market. I said, well, can you guys store it for me? And they're like, okay, well, we'll just give it into the string change, because they were offering free string changes. They said, well, just store it in that area. Here's your ticket. Go pick it up later. I was like, oh, far out. So I go to get it. And they're like, well, check the gig bag, make sure it's your guitar and stuff. And they did. And because they didn't restring, there was a set of D'Addario strings just kind of as a set wrapped around the headstock. And I was like, oh, far out. I got a free set of strings, too. It's a Floyd Rose, not a Kaler. And I love that red. There is some metal flake in it. And there's very few little dings. Like, nothing major. Like, the thing is, I don't know what, an 8 out of 10 at least. Like, it's pretty darn good shape. It is missing the cover, and yes, I know that's a very small trim block. So maybe we'll get some Adam Reaver mojo going on this thing. We'll FU tone this. So yeah, I picked that up, and yeah, I'm digging it. I can't wait to try it out at home. Hey, Frank. What else did I get today? But wait, there's more. What else did Ben get today? I had many Kramers over the years. Yes, look at the bottom of the bridge. You will see Germany on the bottom. Okay, so like if I actually physically take the bridge out, it'll be stamped on the underside of like this main plate, I would imagine. Again, I know nothing. I play tellies and Les Pauls. So the other item I got today was... Okay, thanks R2. And Timothy. I got a Keeley compressor. So whenever I'm looking at prices, of course, I got to do conversion rate in my head, plus think, okay, what do they go for at home, blah, 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 blah. Yes, remove the springs and pull it out. For sure. Thanks. Oh, more info to come, folks. So yeah, this... Keeley 4-knob with a switch compressor, which I love. I totally forgot I had that. These retail for, I don't know, almost 300 Canadian. And if you figure even a 25% exchange rate, that's like, what, $2.25 US for me. So even we'll say 200 bucks. You good? Bruce just messaged me. Are you good? I'm live, Bruce. I can't really answer you at the moment. Yeah, they had them on for 100 bucks. How can I go wrong? You know, 100 bucks for a Keeley compressor? I dig AVU on this AVU. Yeah. So I can't wait to try it. I got band practice on Tuesday. Can't wait to play with that. And of course, because we're at Sweetwater, even picking up your stuff, you get case candy. Because they had this really cool thing, because you're like, hey dude, I want this pedal. And it's like, all right. So they got the barcode scanner deal, and they scan the barcode on here. And then I proceed to check out at the end of the day. Here's the money. Hey, Fender Guru. Yeah, here's the money. And they're like, okay, just walk down the sidewalk like 50 feet. We got a little tent set up where they pull the stuff out of the distribution center, and then they call your name, and here's your order. It was awesome. It was like ordering takeout food. Love it. I also bought a few packs of strings, like a lot, because they had a sale on strings that I really miss using because my buddy doesn't carry them anymore, so I stocked up. And ironically enough, I bought a set of 9 through 42s. Hey, Cheddar, I did see you today. If you didn't see the reply to my comment, yeah, you were off talking to someone halfway between like the food trucks and one of the tents, talking to somebody, and I was talking with Robert Baker at the time, and I kind of waved. I thought you might have seen, but you didn't see. So, and then by the time I was done talking to Robert, you were gone. Looks like a really cool guitar band. I love the Japan guitars, Kramer or Fender. It's all good. Cool. So yeah, a few new people joined. There it is. The acquisition. Sorry I missed you. Never saw Robert, but I've not been feeling well. Oh, that sucks, man. I know I had self-inflicted pain this morning, but that's because we're hanging out at the Don Hall guest house last night. Yeah, it's my first Kramer. And yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I got the compressor, which I won't be using with this guitar too much. Yeah, again, I noticed the Floyd basically doesn't go back at all. And I love that. So that, I don't know if I can even put a detuna on it. I'll need more info on that because I gotta put a detuna on it. Hey, there he is. Hey, Bruce. Check out the guitar I got, Bruce. Check out the guitar I got, Bruce. No, Bruce has played it. So, yeah, I'm digging it. Absolutely digging it. And yeah, the Keeley compressor. We got strings. It's around with free bottled water for everybody. I thought that was totally cool. That was really, really cool. I thought you were going to bed, Bruce. I thought he was going to bed. I'm having a pint myself, so. Yeah, we're talking Robert Baker today. I had a real long chat with him. Like, you know, we've all know who he is and stuff. And man, he was talking to somebody, and they were just getting ready to finish up. They were going to take some photos, so I offered to take the photos for them. And then Bruce, Robert, and me, we talked for, geez, like 20 minutes, half an hour it seemed. It was awesome. Like, really, really cool stuff. So he's headed down to Summer NAMM, like, Monday, I think, or something like that. So crazy, crazy stuff. What else? And I kept forgetting it. See, I am when Jen gets out of the shower. Okay, well, there we are. I keep forgetting to mention every time I went live today. We lost an amazing person. I got home last night. Bruce dropped me off a little after midnight. I hopped on the old Facebook and I saw the news that Vinnie Paul passed away. 54 years old. And I just thought of it because Nita Strauss, at the end of her set, hey JJ, oh JJ, hang on. So at the end of Nita Strauss's clinic, she had come up, I'm forgetting his name now, British dude from the band, I want to say Grim Reaper was the name of the band. And they were a band that had Pantera open for them back in '85, and then their manager also became Pantera's manager, so they became good friends. And so they brought out a improv band type thing, and they did Walk. and they had us all stand up and sing along, and it was pretty freaking amazing. Pretty amazing. Did you see Ben's Kramer? No, that's what I was going to get to. I was just finishing the story. JJ, I got a Floyd guitar now. I'm getting the info too, Bruce. Figured the gang would fill me in. It's 85 Focus 6000. And I don't know what color that is. It's almost candy apple red though. I flip and dig it. And I assume each of these switches turn the pickups on and off. Just a master volume. Decked 84 Floyd. Yeah, JJ. Thank you. So, who knew, yo? Like, I just had a feeling oh, yeah. So, yeah, there was a couple Les Pauls. There was a Les Paul, like a faded studio. They wanted $1,000 for normally. It was on for $650. I really considered that. Yeah, they're the same as the Pacer Custom. I've gone to the dark side, JC Smith said. Yeah, I know, totally. I almost bought, actually, a 78 Les Paul today. That's right. They had a 1978 Les Paul, Cherry Burst. It had been played, but it wasn't, it wasn't in rough shape, but it had been played. Loved, I think. $1,500. I was like, I can't justify it, but yeah, $1,500 for this 78 Les Paul. Or were you talking about something else, Guru? You're better off where you are. Yeah, well, I need another Les Paul though. I love that Fibson, but I know somebody wants it really, really bad. And when somebody really lusts over a guitar, if I can help them get it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They had it for $2,000 yesterday, but it was a rainy day, and that's why I went over there. And it's like this one too. I gave him a bit of a lowball offer on it. And yeah, there's some nice stuff in the flea market. Hey, Sean. Yeah, I really wish but again, I can't swing that. Richie's getting married this year. I got some commitments doing with that. I'm saving up for NAMM. Bruce and Jen really want me to come back to Gearfest next year. I got my trip to North Carolina. I just can't financially swing. I'm not gigging enough to offset it. Maybe once the channel grows, which helps with travel costs, well, there we go, right? But I can't just willy-nilly. So I wish I could. There was a definite few guitars there I would love to have taken home today. But for me, a lot of it was like the stuff I was into that I would normally get. And yeah, I realized this has the larger frets. So I was being kind of picky. Like I was looking for I didn't see anything with vintage frets in 2 days. Nothing. Well, possibly in the flea market. Yeah, exactly. NAMM would be fun, but there was a ton of awesome guitars. Yeah. Well, Cheddar, you went into the flea market area, right? And there was, there was a lot of junk. Then he weeded through the junk, and there was a lot of old PV guitars, 70s, 80s. I hope to join you next year. Awesome, Timothy. Gearfest or NAMM? Gearfest? Gearfest would be awesome. R2's coming next year to Gearfest, aren't you, R2? Come on, you got to come. We had too much fun. How could you not? And we'll get Richie here next year too. So I think with the cost of the trip, I think the channel will be doing well enough a year from now that, everybody should go to Gearfest. It's free. Yeah, I would say it's 50-50 on coming back. Like I'd love to come back. If I can afford to come back, I will be coming back. Well, see, Guru, if you were going to do like a music track type thing, I would say come for Gearfest because Summer NAMM's next week. So, you could just do one right into the other. I would. Make a road trip out of it. See America. I had a great time driving down. All that lovely farmland. I really like seeing the farmland combination with wind farms. I really love that. Yeah, who knows, Guru? Maybe we do the road trip together. We'll just meet up at Gearfest, and then from there we go to Summer NAMM. That could be fun. Well, if we do it right, we won't really remember it, so we hope we document it somehow. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I'm trying to think. See, Bruce says I'm coming back. I definitely, yeah. It's a cool event. You know, the weather was the weather. Some cool stuff. I like the fact that the clinics were free. Other events, they charge for the clinics. That's separate. And we didn't even go to half of the stuff. Like, you know, we didn't go to any of the stuff in conference halls or anything like that. There's like, oh, there's so many seminars, and there's stuff that we didn't even pay attention to. Canuck road trip invasion next year. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm used to rain and drizzle. I just make the most of it. The way I see it is, when it's rainy and drizzling, I'm like, well, at least it's not 95 degrees and humid, and you're just sweating your you know what's off, and changing your shirt 3 times a day. The main building looked really cool. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I thought the store itself would have been a bit bigger, but I guess in reality, it's the size of a normal music store. Actually, it's a good size. It's a big music store. Um, I just wish there was a little more in the electric guitars. Like, I didn't. I mentioned to Bruce because JJ had asked play some PVH P2s. Guess what I couldn't find? The only PV guitars I saw were. Oh, see, you mentioned it. Hey, Paul. Yeah, the only ones I saw was old stuff in the flea market, like, you know, T15s or T45, whatever they are. You know, curvy, natural blondes and stuff like that. Maybe we can meet up. Sure, dude. You know, I'll be, you know, just look for the logo, all right? Look for the logo. The thing that's cool about the store is that during normal operation, they can get anything you want out of the warehouse. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I really like that. Like, I don't know if you bought anything or not, Cheddar, but I was saying earlier, I really like how the checkout worked. Like, consider I see a lineup of like 60, 70 people, but really it was a 5-minute lineup, which is nothing. You're just constantly moving. Boom, they check you out. They send you down the sidewalk. They pull the stuff out of the warehouse. They call your name. Here's your gear. Bruce bought a Focusrite unit. Okay, time for me to go. Good night. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, as he's leaving, he bought that and case for his Wolfgang. It was awesome. You got a PRS custom. Oh, really? Custom 22. I played a bunch of PRSs. I'm just not into them. I don't know what it is. Maybe I have to sit down with them more, but they just don't speak to me. So, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with them at all. Like, they are great guitars. I was sold on that low friction knobs or volume pots, like especially the stuff in the PRS tent. I was playing with a bunch of them. I was like, wow. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Like, I was like, I should like this, and I really want to know what the heck it is that's mentally blocking me, because, you know, I'm picking up, I'm like, you know, feels good, the balance is nice, the weight's nice. Why don't I like these? I don't know. But then I'll go gaga over. Well, I got to play some Guilds for the first time, Guild Electrics. I'm blown away and loved them. Out of my price point, you know, for my budget, but loved them. I'm with you, Ben. I've tried and tried. Yeah. 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 So you're the same way with Fender. Yeah. All right, Bruce, go to bed. Yeah, so I hope everyone has been doing well this week. So glad I chatted up with y'all. Gotta walk Howie. Hey, later, Timothy. Have a good one, bud. Good catching up with you, too. Man, I just keep looking. Guitar compressor, guitar compressor. Cannot wait to try this. Like I say, Richie and me were talking about industry standard Keeley compressor. He's going to be flipping jealous. Although he doesn't run a compressor in his rig, but... Are you heading home tomorrow, Monday? No, I'm going to try to hit the road as early as possible tomorrow. I could be wrong, but don't see many metal guitarists using PRS. Oh yeah, you get like the Tremontis and stuff. Who else? Metal though. Yeah. See, I can't say metal because, I don't know, I stopped listening to metal with Pantera. You know what I mean? Like, I don't listen to a lot, like, I know Slipknot's Jim Root has signature guitars because I'm plugged into the Fender community, right? But I wouldn't know a Slipknot song if I heard one. The guys from Opeth play PRS. See, I've heard of Opeth. Why have I even heard of? Oh, because I saw an Opeth PRS, I think, and somebody mentioned them on a YouTube video right around the time I went to Music Fest. Did you buy any good? Hey, Islander Winder, yeah. I got a Keeley compressor, the 4-knob Keeley compressor. Hey, Mitch, if I didn't say it earlier. I got a couple cool snazzy guitar straps. We got this leather kind of cowboy strap, very soft, very awesome. Got this really badass Levy strap, which I love that embroidery. It's totally right up my alley. I think, I don't know, I think this might go on the 67. This might, you know, if it goes on, doesn't go on the Mockingbird, it goes on the 71 Telly. Yeah, real nice leather straps. Oh, and the crazy part is, oh, talk about blowout. So this was the last one of these ones. All right, so this Levy strap, made in Canada. I don't know what they retailed here, probably like 40, 45 bucks. These are 60, 70 bucks in Canada. You know, my fellow Canucks, they know, you know. Levy straps, they're good, but they're not cheap. $5 yesterday, $5. That's right, leather strap, made in Canada, $5. And then we got this. For those that are late. Yeah, nice wide straps. Hey, Scott. Wrangled me a live one. Don't you have a bunch of women coming over to your place tonight getting lit in the back patio or something like that? I saw $40 cover charge for men. I got a couple Levy straps too. Nice, nice. $5. What? Yeah, $5. How could I not, right? I got that, and I got Bruce and me a Gator. It was actually at the Gator booth because I must be a distributor for Gator that also distributes Levy as well. I don't know how the Levy folks felt about it, but their whole rack was $5 straps, nylon straps, leather straps. Oh, nice. Wish I was in Edmonton. So, yeah, you know, picked up a guitar, gig bag for it to get her home. Keeley compressor, whole bunch of packs of strings, which is awesome. Got a lot of swag, like, oh man, I don't know, 20, 25 stickers, because I love stickers. Yeah, the Levy hat, yeah, I got that at Music Fest when they hooked me up at the last event. I know I missed something there. Hiding in the basement right now, nice. Love toggle switch, yeah, so 80s. Yeah, the hat I got at Music Fest in Richmond Hill there 3 weeks ago when I bought the other Levy strap, and the guy gave me a free hat, shirt, pick purse, and actually I ran into him again today, so we caught up. Ironically enough, the T-Rex booth was right next to him, and he was kind of looking after it for the T-Rex guys, and so we were playing with a bunch of T-Rex pedals. That was fun. Yeah, and we hung out with Robert Baker today. That was fun. I'm trying to think. I just swore we ran into someone else, and it's just escaping me. I briefly saw Anita Strauss. Caught the very beginning Ingwe, and it was so flippin' loud. I recorded a bit of it. I'll post it. I think I got through like 10, 15 seconds of them playing. And literally, you just see a stream of people leaving. It was just so bloody loud. I know a lot of it was for show, but he had 29 Marshall heads on stage. No, it's not a lefty. I'm still reversed. It's a problem with YouTube. That's why it says Canucks backwards. Yeah. Oh, I gotta turn on the AC, folks. It's starting to get warm in here. I was keeping it off to try to cut down on the noise, but guess what? Scott Nickerson. Oh yeah, right. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, 29, and of course they're all the same Marshall heads, and then you see and I saw right in the top right corner a vintage Plexi. I'm like, that's the one that's on. Hey, Steve. Steve Andersen. Calling Steve Andersen. I have returned to the world of the Floyd, sir. What does that? What? 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 Got me a Kramer, buddy. A 1985 Kramer. 85 Kramer. Yeah, Focus 6000. I'm told they're pretty good. It's got a Seymour Duncan in the bridge. Yeah, buddy. I was totally thinking of you, Steve, when I saw it. I'm like, ooh, Steve Anderson's going to lose it. So I was waiting for your usual comment when I posted it in the Facebook group. Looks brand new. Dude, it is basically brand new. Like, there's not a single ding that's gone through the complete finish. You know, where you see any bare wood or anything. I don't think. No, it's missing the cover. That's the comment. Yeah, I'm gonna put a different block in it, because I can tell, even I know that's a very small block. There's a lot of room in here. I could put a bigger block in, and yeah, it's not really floating. You guys can see. Oh no, I don't even think that's coming out. Yeah, I love the angled humbucker too. I've never owned a guitar with an angled humbucker. Yeah, so it was missing the cover. The guy dropped his asking price because, you know, it's Sunday. And yeah, I'm really happy. Plays nice. Neck feels like it's like a satin finish neck, I guess. That's what it reminds me. You know, it feels satin. So I don't know. I might take that finish off. You can only bend down on that. Yeah, exactly. The frets they're pretty big, but like there's no dents in it or anything, guys. I don't know how well that's going to come through. Yeah, thing's just like mint. Yes, and it's not a lefty though. Yeah, there's no, look at that in the reflection. There's no buckle rash. Like, I don't get it. Like, someone took the cover off, but they never really played it? Or, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I know. Now I can actually, yeah, because I've been noodling around with some VH for months, and I needed a bar to continue. Hey, John. John, right? John? ZD 351 or ZD 351? Yeah, you get a different mid-range with a slanted bridge pickup bucker. Can be cool. Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. I was looking at it yesterday, and actually I went back to him to look at an RG. I was debating. And then I was like, hey, what's this red? Because I'm attracted to red. And when you see it in a guitar rack, and you just see that shade of red. Ooh. And I pulled it out and like, right. And I was debating it, because I'll be honest, I looked these up on Reverb. I knew kind of, you know, what they're going for. Which seemed to be anywhere from $3 to $6 US plus shipping. So I assume the ones they were asking $6 for probably have free shipping. But anywhere from $3 to $6 US. And he had it priced moderately, and I counter offered. And I had to have it. And that I did that all while Bruce was busy watching Nita Strauss. And so yeah, and as you guys know, the guys that watch most of the videos and stuff, I came here with an open mind. I didn't know what I was going to get. You know, there's a few of you guys going, hey, get a Wolfgang or get an EVH striped. And I was looking at the Bumblebee. The Bumblebee, you know, in the Stripe series is $100 US less than their, I guess, the Frankenstein paint job or the 5150. I guess it's the Frankie paint job. Yeah, 400 is average, but on Reverb you have to pay shipping normally. Okay. So see now that makes me very happy if they're going for around 400. That makes me very, very happy. Because yeah, I didn't even play close to that, so yeah. So it does have the bar. I just took the bar off to put it. Hey, John BL 5150. You didn't think you were gonna get another PRS? I was hoping to find a Strat or a Telly. Yeah. Hey, Bumble. Yes. Oh, Bumble. So you're now in the Facebook group. There you go. The search is over. Poof! Yeah, John BL. I got one of these now. I got one of these now. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what, Steve, you've seen it. I'm curious to see what the rest of the crew, over on the JB channel thinks. The gang is here. Yeah, wonderful time. Had some good food. We ate tonight for dinner. We just ate over at Bruce's Hotel in their dining room lounge. I had a great steak. That was good. And last night we had Cracker Barrel, because we don't have Cracker Barrel in Canada. If you're watching Sully Dude, he recommended the chicken and dumplings. I actually went for the Cracker Barrel sampler, so I had some meatloaf, chicken and dumplings, sugar ham, and my sides were green beans, hash brown casserole, and turnip greens, because you don't get turnip greens in Canada. Wish you still had your 80s Focus 4000. Yeah, a lot of guys have had or had the Kramer Focus 1000. Yeah, the Focus 1000 is the single pickup version, I think, right? Dude, I love Cracker Barrel. Dude, it was awesome. In fact, you can get breakfast gravy on anything. We don't have breakfast gravy in Canada. Like, I try to explain to my fellow Canucks. I like it. Johnny has one, doesn't he? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, and yes, yeah. See, I was boning up on my focuses. Steve, I was doing my homework. I said, if that guitar is back there tomorrow, it was on my definite short list. And let's be honest, guys, for those that are watching from the beginning, I almost bought a vintage Les Paul today. So, yeah. But instead, I bought a vintage Kramer, because I guess it's, 33 years old. That's considered vintage. It's all a little vintage. Scott Nixon, breakfast gravy is a white gravy made sausage gravy. It's awesome. Biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy. I may have to go over to Cracker Barrel tomorrow morning before I leave and get some biscuits and gravy to have the sustenance for the trek home. Yeah, wonderful time. Oh yeah, so we were checking out this band last night. Holy crap. And it's kind of an improv all-star band from Sweetwater that came over. Oh, Jim Guidry's messaging me on WhatsApp. I'm live, Jim. Jump on in. The pancakes, yeah, babe. So we're checking out this band. And they're playing all kinds of stuff all over the place. And I'm watching the guitar player, and he's flipping awesome. He was playing a PRS, actually. John something or other. I didn't catch his name too well. But, of course, Jen and Bruce did. And so I'm watching this guy, and he's stepping in at the right time. He's stepping back, and we're talking. The band consisted of obviously a guitar player. There's a female singer who was also playing some acoustic, bass player, drummer, keyboardist, and a sax player. Don Carr, maybe he's involved with Sweetwater. So after they finished their set, we were getting ready to leave, and I had to go up and that must be him. And holy crap. Apparently he was the guitar player for the Oak Ridge Boys for 20 years. I'm like, holy crap. Yes, he's one of their people. Yeah, holy crap. What a player. Like, I had to go up and shake his hand. And it was, so good. So good. So good. Yeah, cool little lounge. Hey, EJ. Yeah, sax band, and again, he was just playing little bits here and here, the fills. He wasn't necessarily playing along the whole time. I noticed that, they were all really good at stepping in and out. Like, they were pros. Which, Bruce is like, so what's it like for you just sitting here watching a live band? I'm like, dude, I always want to get up. And I'm like, these guys are so good that both you want to get up because they're so good, because you can just say, hey, this one? Yep, okay, drop in, and with key a seat, and go. But on the other hand, you almost feel intimidated to play with people of that caliber because they were really, really good. Yeah, and the place was packed. Crowd was getting into it. So yeah, we had a blast. And the audio company, I think, that was doing the sound that night, they asked if we were part of Gearfest. We did. They gave us a complimentary drink. So we're like, oh, cool, whatever, domestic beer. And they're like, nope. The bar staff was amazing. They're like, you can order anything you want. So Bruce ordered a top shelf Johnny Walker Blue. Like, I'm not into Johnny Walker, but I guess that's really good. And I had some top shelf rye. I had a rye and ginger ale, top shelf stuff. Oh my god, it was so good. And I wanted more, but then I was like, I don't even want to ask what that drink cost. Scotch, yeah. Yeah, it was so good. So yeah, we had a great time. Rye whiskey, I love my rye whiskey. I'm Canadian. You know, what can I say? I like my Canadian drink, my Canadian Club with Canada Dry. Which I guess outside of Canada, you guys don't mix whiskey with ginger ale. Yeah, it's good to see you, EJ. So, Canadian, you like Crown? Yeah, a lot of people like Crown Royal. My cousin's a huge Crown Royal fan. Me, not so much. Too rich, too sweet for me. So, yes. I think I just relicked it more. Somebody got a signed PRS. Cool. Who did I see today? Oh, not terrible. Someone around the PRS booth player. Yes, I got to talk to Paul for a bit. It was awesome. Sorry, what was that, Scott? Mini blue beer you bring with you? No, dude. Actually, there's a grocery store a block and a half away from the hotel, like literally a 2-minute drive. They had 2-4s of Labatt Blue on sale. $19.50 for a 2-4 of cans. I know. Yeah. Yeah. For those who don't know, we pay almost like $15 for a 6-pack, it seems. So I was giddy. For a variety of reasons. For the price and the effect. I know. Yeah. So I've been having a steady diet of Labatt's Blue while on vacation here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I bet it's not a Dunkin'. What, in here? Yep, Seymour Duncan in the bridge. Stop by Seymour Duncan booth. I didn't see Friedman there. They had a booth, but we were by the booths early today, and none of the guys were out when I was out walking around. And then later I wanted to get inside because I was looking for some deals off the rack. And, you know, like, they have deals, but, you know, you guys know I'm friends with a music store owner, so I get deals too. And their deals weren't equated. Even we have that little tax thing that goes on across the border and stuff. And yeah, Dave Friedman was there. I didn't catch him. I missed him both days. I missed a lot of guys both days. So, but I got to meet the people. One of the biggest things was I wanted to see Greg Koch perform live. I saw that yesterday morning, and then to be able to hang out with him today was awesome. Even if it was just for a minute or so while he was setting up. After I go live, I'll upload. I got a video. I think it's like 30-45 seconds of Greg Koch and me talking. It's hilarious. Thanks for all the coverage, Tobin. Hey, Tobin. Oh, you're more than welcome. I'm having a blast, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna keep doing these trips. All right. Not to be a complete shill, but there is a link down below. We have a GoFundMe account set up to help get Richie and me to NAMM. I shouldn't say to get me, because that sounds like I'm asking you guys to pay for Richie and me to go. No, to help us go. I'm pretty exhausted. You can tell my throat is shot. I'm pretty wired. Yeah. But I've got a GoFundMe account to help us get to NAMM, because we're looking at it cost about $2,000, even though we have like our brother JJ's House of Jams is gonna house Richie and me. Yeah, thanks. So it's flights. International flights aren't cheap. So yeah, we have all that going on. So it's and we're a small channel. I work minimum wage, guys. I gig when I can to make extra money, but I'm not made of money. But I really want to do this stuff, not just for me, but I love passing it along to you guys. See, I have a Rent 20 that I love. Keep thinking of replacing it with full Shirley. Yeah. Can't wait for the live feed. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a blast. We'll be live from JJ's House of Jams. We'll do some jamming there. You'll get there, Ben. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, and we also have a PayPal account. That was the other thing I was gonna. Yeah, we got a PayPal if you want to donate through PayPal to the channel, which again helps me get to these places. Like this trip barring, buying stuff. Now, fortunately, you guys know I like to look at the positive in things. So this trip is probably costing me, I don't know, $600-700 Canadian. So I'm looking at minimum 500 US for this trip. It cost me out of pocket, but I wanted to do it, so I didn't mind paying. Now, fortunately, is when I always look at the positive. The fact that I basically saved 200 Canadian plus on this thing, that offsets the cost of the trip, right? So now my cost is, instead of 700, it's 500. The fact I got a deal on this knocks down the cost again. I look at it that way, right? How can you set up a money donation here on YouTube? Yeah, just click the links down below, Fender Guru, for PayPal or the GoFundMe. I can't set up like a super chat because I'm not a monetized channel. I can't do that. You have to have 1,000 subscribers plus a certain amount of watch time, and you have to get YouTube's approval, which there's a backlog on right now to get channels monetized. People are waiting months to get monetized, or just to get reviewed, sorry, let alone get monetized. You guys use the metric system, so that's like 12 American money. No, it's about 80 cents on the dollar. 75, 80 cents on the dollar is the exchange rate. Yes, Guru. So yeah, that's why we have the GoFundMe down below. We have the PayPal. Money's trickling in, I'm not gonna lie, and I thank each and every one of you, very much. Also, if you don't want to just give money, which I get, you want some of this cool merch, link down below. Spreadshirt, we have shirts, obviously. We have coffee mugs, we got pillowcases, we have aprons, we have water bottles, we have mouse pads, we have cell phone covers, we have all your swag needs right down there. Man, those things are actually starting to sell. Okay, yeah, I got a notification. Tone King went live, so later, Quentin. I get it. It's the Tone King. So yeah, I've been selling shirts. Shirts are selling. It seems like, I don't check it daily, but every week or so it seems there's a new order goes through, and I get a little piece of the action. The company does everything. I license my logo to them, essentially. It's in, licensed in the O, and you guys get a shirt. I get a little cash. Everybody's happy. Holy crap, I'm going almost an hour. It's nuts. Why don't you guys say something? So, all right, I should probably, let's see, don't justify the cost. You worked for something you wanted. I know what you mean. You work. Well, yeah, you guys know, how often I'm out. I'm always at work. I take very little time off. The only time I take off is to do this stuff or my NASCAR, which got, this is the first time off I've taken, I believe, in over a year. I think. Yeah, so, and why not go to a Gearfest? The Music Fest was a one-day deal, and we drove there and back. That was a one-day event, so I didn't have to miss work for that or anything. Hey, Mayhem. Oh, dude. There it is, buddy. I'll show it off once more. So I'm going to wrap things up. I know you already want it, don't you? You want it. 1985 Kramer Focus 6000. So there it is. Yeah, it's like near mint, dude. Yeah, got her for a bargain. I'm already thinking I'm gonna FU-tone it. Got a Keeley compressor too. Yeah, have a good one, Cheddar. I take it you're traveling back tomorrow morning. Safe travels, unless you've already headed back. In that case, glad you made it back safe. I'm not gonna say on the air, Mayhem, but I'll tell you at the shop. I can't seem to be spelling. I just bought a wireless system. I'm home already. Awesome, buddy. Awesome. So yeah, I got a Keeley compressor. I got the Kramer. Got a couple cool straps. Got some random swag. What's the finish? It's a satin finish on the back. Very minimal satin finish. Kind of like, reminds me of my Mexican Telly. It's not totally raw. Like, there's definitely a bit of a shine to it. And there's one found it earlier. There's one little, yeah, just one little ding, like from a music stand or something. It's not a reverse headstock. I'm backwards. It's also not left-handed. That's not a reverse headstock. So yeah, 1985 Kramer. Can you believe it? Like, it's a little corroded. Decked Floyd. Yeah, Mayhem. I may have this sent to your guy to get set up and stuff. Like, it's nice. Bet it's a 12 radius. Yeah, I wish I could check, but it's just look at it, it's awfully flat. But yeah, she plays nice. I do have the bar for it. I picked up a SKV gig bag to bring it home in because I didn't want it just sitting on the seat of my car. I suppose I could have pulled a Bonamassa and had a ride shotgun with a seatbelt around it, right? 12 is good. Yeah. R2U. And I was looking, this is an awfully narrow neck. This has got to be an R2 nut, right? Like, that's really narrow. It looks super narrow from behind. But I think it's illusion because past the nut it gets really, really narrow. I'll hook you up with Dale's Luthier. Yeah. It's missing the black and white stripes. Ben gets all kinds of goodies. Rounded? I don't know. No, it feels, it's not sharp, but it's not round, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and there's, the frets don't, well, I guess, do they go all the way to the edge? Yeah, I guess they do, but they've done such a, it's like a black on the end of them, so I can't really see it, but feels great. You know, it's not a very deep neck, that's for sure. Quite shallow neck, but not shallow like an Ibanez, but I dig it. I dig it. You know, I don't mind the larger frets too bad. Yeah, I'll plug it in when I get home tomorrow. Who did I buy it from? I bought it from a flea market. They had a flea market portion at Gearfest. Relic that thing. And Ben tomorrow. So I will be going live directly from the resort. There are any of my dues, so anyways, I got Saturday, so I'll be going live from the road when I stop for pee breaks or gas stops. So till next time, hold those doors open, let that guy in ahead of you in traffic, because I will. And till next time, rock on and peace. Wow, all of a sudden the chat came back in effect. So yeah, and look, the Greg Koch video will be uploaded probably within the hour if you're still awake. So yeah, go check out Tone King. Cheers.